Cody was diagnosed with asthma at 6 months old. The effects of the disease were obvious. Cody was always the smallest child in his class and the student who was absent the most. He wanted to play sports but couldn't. His lungs could not handle the physical activity. That's why he couldn't play a wind instrument either. While he was limited physically, intellectually, he excelled.
And he would sometimes play that down so that he'd fit in more because of his asthma. Because he was already set apart because of the asthma, so he would kind of dumb himself down sometimes, which was frustrating to us.
Dave and Deborah Billman constantly worried about Cody. His asthma attacks were frightening.
It's like if you dropped a fish on the floor and it didn't have water. He couldn't catch his breath at all. And he would turn blue. And you would rush him to the hospital.
At age 18, Cody's life on his own was just beginning. He had a job, a girlfriend, and he moved into his own apartment. Just 2 weeks after the teenager began his own life, Deborah received a frantic call, a mother's worst nightmare. Cody was desperately fighting to breathe, and he was all alone. When the ambulance arrived, Cody had already stopped breathing. Attempts to revive him failed.
A lot of people around didn't really understand that he couldn't breathe. You know, you would tell them, but they didn't really understand.
We tend to think, oh, it's only asthma, but asthma can kill. Deborah could not save her son, but she wants to help others who struggle to breathe. The Walk for Life and Breath is being held this year in honor of Cody. Join the American Lung Association in our fight against lung disease. Far too many people with lung disease accept the limitations on their lives. Help us help people with lung disease lead healthy, active lives. 1.5 million people in Arizona suffer from lung disease. People like Gladys Carrillo, who smoked for years.
So if you don't smoke, don't start. If you do smoke, quit.
The world does cigarettes, and I can't breathe that much because I have little lungs.
You, along with hundreds of people, come out year after year to step up efforts to raise money for the American Lung Association, to clear the air and help us all breathe.
I like one of the slogans that says, if you can't breathe, nothing else matters.
This year, reach out and invite companies, families, friends, doctors and nurses you know to join us in our efforts to raise money for the American Lung Association. Help us explore more treatments for lung disease. Help us fund research and share information about lung disease and lung cancer. Walking gives you a good feeling. Walk by yourself or build a team to increase your impact in the fight for air. Corporate teams come out with their own employees. They have fun, raise money, and show the community that they really do care. It's easy for teams to raise money to help people breathe easier.
You know, everybody says, oh, well, scary movies are scary movies, but there's nothing compared to not being able to breathe.
Together, we can reach new heights.